This is financial recklessness. PDP blasts Tinubu over purported approval of 500 million naira for inauguration of a new national minimum wage committee. The opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP) has reacted to President Bola Tinubu's purported approval of 500 million naira for the inauguration of the 37-man tripartite committee on the new national minimum wage. Nigeria News records that the Vice President Kashim Shettima inaugurated a 37-man tripartite committee on the new national minimum wage at the council chamber of the Presidential Villa Abuja on January 30th, 2024. However, a letter addressed to the President by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, released by an anonymous journalist shows the initial request submitted to Tinubu was a budget of 1.8 billion naira, which he refused to approve. The report alleged that Akume submitted another budget of 1 billion naira, but Tinubu insisted that a committee begin with 500 million naira. Reacting, the opposition party in a statement through its national publicity secretary, Debo Ologunagba, described the purported approval as the height of profligacy and financial recklessness. PDP noted that it is highly provocative that Tinubu is spending such an amount of money, especially when Nigerians are undergoing excruciating economic hardship. The PDP further called on Tinubu to speak out, come clean, and address the nation on this very weighty allegation. The statement read, and I quote, "The People's Democratic Party (PDP) condemns the reported approval of a whopping 500 million naira as the first installment of a 1 billion naira allegedly approval by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the inauguration of the 37-man tripartite committee on new national minimum wage as reportedly contained in the leaked memo by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation (SGF), Senator George Akume. The People's Democratic Party describes the said approval of huge amount for routine government activity like inauguration as the height of profligacy, imprudence, and financial recklessness, which further validates People's Democratic Party's position that a Tinubu-led government is a suspect of corruption where officials engage in brazen and reckless treasury looting. It is highly provocative and unpardonable that at a time the nation is suffering acute food shortage, when millions of Nigerians are starving due to largely to inadequate investment in food production, insecurity, and harsh economic policies of the government, a time when workers are still being owed their January 2024 salary and other illegitimate entitlements, President Tinubu is allegedly spending 1 billion naira to inaugurate a committee. It is even more revealing that the Secretary to the Government of the Federation allegedly requested for an audacious sum of 1.8 billion naira for the event, which was later scaled down to 1 billion naira, out of which President Tinubu reportedly directed the SGF to start with 500 million naira first. This further shows that the All Progressive Congress administration is insensitive and has no regard for the plight of Nigerians, whom President Tinubu, during his 2024 budget presentation at the National Assembly, described as ordinary people out there. Nigerians can also see how our National Treasury and funds meant for their well-being are being looted with reckless abandon by features of the Tinubu-led All Progressive Congress administration. This is apparently a tip of the iceberg of how looters in the All Progressive Congress administration are cashing out with public funds under the cover of presidency, as witnessed in the reported plundering of over 44 billion naira in the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. Our party demands that the National Assembly, pursuant to its powers under the Section 88 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 as amended, immediately commence investigation into this matter, which is already agitating the minds of Nigerians across the country. So wetin I dey see? Snake no dey born goat. Wetin I talk? Snake no dey born goat. Ṣùgbọ́n àmọ́ we saw all these things coming, but ẹ gbọ́, a dẹ̀ sọ fún yín ní pé these people you are putting in wọn ò ní ṣe dáadáa, they will not perform well. A sọ fún yín pé kò kí, as in this man is not going to perform. Ẹni pé òun ló ń ṣe governor fún àwọn Lagos State. Ní 1999 to 2007 ó ṣe dáadáa, ó ṣe Lagos State tó jọ mega city. He made Lagos State a mega city. He made it a big city. Now, are you people seeing what is going on? Just to inaugurate a committee. I wonder what the 37-man they do for committee. A committee that is supposed to be very few, very serious-minded individuals. People who are not going to tolerate any kind of nonsense. You bring them in, and they begin to do what they're doing. Nigerians should be patriotic, but our politicians should be unpatriotic. Simple. You see that national pledge when they talk, say make people they talk, now you go choke all of them. Now that national pledge go choke them down. We are the history of our nation, Nigeria. Every party does have their account, whether good or bad. Our leadership depends on our motive and reasons why we fight for the seat. Nigeria is growing and wiser by the day. South Africa cannot forget Mandela in a hurry because of his good work. Let us lead for good name. All this time they talk, they read na poem they read for these people. What do you expect from an opposition than worthless and criticize whatever the certain party are doing? It is a normal thing, but victory has slipped off their hands. Try next time. You missed the point. This is the first time PDP has come outside to shout, and I don't even know whether Labour Party will even talk anything on this one. 500 million to integrate what? They're just saying they have started disbursing 500 million to inaugurate a 37-man committee. Oh God. But let's keep watching now. Let's see where these people want carry now go. Alright, and this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen, until I come your way next time. Enjoy.